Psalm 21, a messianic psalm of David. He tells of the glory of the great king. He shall triumph over all his enemies. Their evil designs shall fail. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. The king shall joy in thy strength, O Lord, and in thy salvation how greatly shall he rejoice. Thou hast given him his heart's desire, and hast not withholden the request of his lips, Selah. For thou preventest him with the blessings of goodness. Thou settest a crown of gold, of pure gold, on his head. He asked life of thee, and thou gavest it him. Even length of days for ever and ever. His glory is great in thy salvation. Honor and majesty hast thou laid upon him. For thou hast made him most blessed for ever. Thou hast made him exceeding glad with thy countenance. For the king trusteth in the Lord, and through the mercy of the Most High he shall not be moved. Thine hand shall find out all thine enemies. Thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee. Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven in the time of thine anger. The Lord shall swallow them up in his wrath, and the fire shall devour them. Their fruit shalt thou destroy from the earth, and their seed from among the children of men. For they intended evil against thee. They imagined a mischievous device, which they are not able to perform. Therefore shalt thou make them turn their back, when thou shalt make ready thine arrows upon thy strings against the face of them. Be thou exalted, Lord, in thine own strength, so will we sing and praise thy power. Now that's interesting. For the first half of that, he's just talking about the king. And that could be a reference to David. Could be doubtful as a reference to Saul, but it could be a reference to David and his descendants. That God upholds the king, that God makes the king powerful and brings down his enemies to him. But then we get into make them as a fiery furnace or a fiery oven in the time of thine anger. The Lord shall swallow them up in his wrath. That's the second coming, when the wicked are destroyed in the fire of the Lord. So the king that he is talking about is Christ. This whole psalm is about Christ. That is nice. That is a nice psalm. I like that.